Later that same evening.
So the first quarter is basically January through March. They talk about, what we want to do for, this year, for whatever 11s they come out with or whatever, right? The holiday season. So I guess they were talking about the Concords, and then they were talking about putting the 4.5 on the back. But then now but then they didn't come out for 2017 because they were supposed to come out in 2017. And then now they're talking about 2018. And so now it's like the 4.5 or the 23. So fast forward, it doesn't matter to me if it's the 4.5 or the 23. I think that they will probably come out with the 4.5 because the 23 just came out like just a couple of years back. So I think that they'll probably do the 4.5 because it hasn't been done like that. So
yeah, I think that I think they're going to go kind of, I agree with you. I think they're going to do the 4.5, and I think they're going to try to tell that story of the first time that these shoes were on the court.
Yeah.
Even though his number had changed back to 23, the shoe still had 45 on it.
Right.
And I think that's the storytelling they're going to use. And it's funny, man, you talk to other sneakerheads. It's a big conundrum. I mean, I know people that are like, if it's 45, I'm not buying it. Fuck that. And I mean, it still makes me laugh when people talk about the high cut patented leather, and you have a whole generation of kids that like the low cut versus the high cut because it seems like all those old cats like the high cut. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I didn't know if I was gonna like the high cut. Even though, I remember the old school high cut or whatever, but I just didn't know if I was going to like it. And then the Space Jams came out and I was like, yeah, but I had to have it in hand though. So when I got it in hand, that was real confirmation. So, I like the high cut. I don't mind the low cut, but I really do like the high cut though.
Right. I mean, and like for me, it changes the shape of the shoe, but it also changes the way the shoe feels on you because that higher cut patented leather wraps around the side of your foot and it just, I don't know, it just feels more natural that way to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I take shoes a little too far sometimes, so it's cool. I understand. So anything else on your radar? Anything else that you're like, I gotta have it, no questions asked? Anything?
No. I guess that they was talking about the He Got Games, but everything else that I'm like, I'm hoping, that I'm expecting to happen. I don't know if there's a real confirmation like the He Got Games, the Cherry 12s, like, those two for sure.
Oh God, if we can get some Cherry 12s, I'll be a happy man.
Right. The Red 4s were supposed to come baback out, or the Black and Red 4s. Sorry.
Did you say bread? Sorry.
Yeah.
Showman Bostic will whoop our ass.
Right,
that shit.
Exactly.
You know that.
Yeah, the Flint 13s, Q, like, I don't know if there's a solid confirmation yet. Like, when they come out with some solid facts, like, for sure, and not take it off the release, then, I'll change up. But for right now, what I know for sure is the Concords, no matter if it's the 4.5 or the 23, the Black Cements and the Shadow Ones. And I don't even know for sure if really the Shadow Ones are going to come out because it hasn't been that much talk about it. So.
Well, I think with the Shadow, I think people that are really into ones are getting overwhelmed that we have between, men's kids and everything. We have over like almost 40 different OG ones coming out next year. So it gets to a point where you just forget what the fuck is actually coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's like 35, 34, 36, something like that or whatever. And I'm ready for every last 34, 35, 36 colorway that comes out. If it's OG colorway, non-OG colorway, as long as the quality is amazing and they look dope, I'm buying it. I don't care if it's OG colorway or not, because just like other OG colorways that have came out, and everybody's like, oh, it gotta be an OG colorway. Well, the metallic white red ones came out last year, and I had that in one of my last reviews, but this was an OG colorway, and before it came out, it was kind of hyped up, but once it came out, it sat in stores. Why is it? It's an OG colorway. Why is it sitting in stores? Like I had to have it.
Right.
I had to have it. Even if it wouldn't have been an OG colorway, it's a classic looking Air Jordan 1, a clean looking Air Jordan 1. I had to have it. So I don't care.
I agree. I actually, man, I'll tell you what, man. I bought that actually out there in Chicago, man. There was a cat out there that sold them to me for like $80, and I was like, done. Gotta have them. I don't even care. I can tell you, for me, there's a couple other releases that I'm really excited about, like Steel 10s, Last Shot 14s, Cherry 14s, the Katrina 3s, which I want. But here's what I think.
I want them. Not to cut you off. I want them. Okay. I wanted them last year, and then on top of that, I wanted them last year off the pictures that they were showing. These new pictures, they look like true blue 3s with that, excuse my French, that bullshit quality. That's what's really killing me right now. Cause I'm really thinking they're gonna come out with that trash quality, and then they're gonna serve it to all of us like, oh yeah, here y'all go. And it's like, man, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm scared of that too. But you know what I also think? I think that I'm sure you saw that they were talking about doing this Tinker exclusive 3, like this Tinker special. I think the Tinker is going to be the Katrina. I think that's what I just don't think they're going to call it the Katrina 3. I think they're going to let that one be special, and they're going to change this to that Tinker thing. I'm hoping that the quality is better. I really am, because right now it's elephant season, and I'm feeling elephant. I'm as big as an elephant, so that helps too. But I'm hoping that we see better pictures soon. It's got to come out soon. Other than that, I mean, the only other thing I'm kind of looking forward to would be the red 7s, the fadeaway 7s or whatever. Well, let's see pictures. I've seen, what the inspiration is, and I've heard the colors, but I want to see them just because I like red. So that's just me. I love red.
Yeah, I'm not big. So 7s, but I like to see that though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be dope. It's supposed to be basically just think of the Bravo 5s and everything, the 4s, and just think of that in a 7.
In a 7, okay.
That's So I mean that would be dope. So now we're at the part of the show. We got about 5 minutes left or so. If anybody out there's got some questions that you want my man to answer, please shoot them out right now, so that way we can get them done, man. This has been great, dude. I've had a ton of fun. What about yourself, man?
Yeah, man, I can't complain at all. I mean, we do this all the time anyway, so just doing it like this is cool, man.
Speaking of that, when are you coming back out to Vegas, bro?
Yeah, I come out there at least twice a year. So this summer, my wife is having a baby in May, the top of May. So
congrats!
I appreciate it. So I'm looking like around I'm always out there for in July, NBA.
Oh yeah, for the preseason. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna hook up then. We're definitely gonna hook up then, bro.
Yeah, I'm there every year.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm there for that every year for the whole week. And then normally I try to get out there like in February, but it's not happening this year though. So for sure in July, and then towards the end of the year. But it probably my first time. Yeah, Summer League. Yeah, the first time this year will be in July for Summer League all week. And then right after school kicks back in, I'm thinking like around like the end of September, beginning of October. So if SneakerCon comes there again, even though I heard mixed reviews about it, if it comes there again, I may be there for that. Yeah, I heard mixed reviews about that SneakerCon, so.
You know what it was with the SneakerCon? Nobody was out. It wasn't there. I mean, there wasn't anybody. I mean, it was small, and they had it in a big area, which made it look worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, don't do that. We did have a question that said, what do you guys think of the Big Bang Foamposites dropping?
Oh,
I think he's...
Is that the third colorway name for it now? The Big Bang Foams?
I think so, man. I think so.
Yo, they gotta narrow it down to one name, man. They gotta relax. They gotta relax.
I'm gonna say this, and this is my personal opinion. They gotta stop putting black soles on foam posits. It does not look good, in my opinion. Stop doing that.
Yeah,
Nutella, Nebula, whatever.
I've heard the Nebula. I heard something else, and I forgot what I just read it on. I heard the Nebula, something else, and now I'm hearing this Big Bang, like you just said.
Yeah, I don't. Clear sole, either clear or colored clear soles need to go on foam posits. Yeah. They need to stop putting black soles on that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good. That's just me.
The first pictures I saw, I was like, man, this is stupid. But the more and more I see it, and more pictures that I'm seeing, like I saw Scoop to a Waist review too. So, but and it looks good. Like you said though, I don't like the black sole though. That's what instantly turned me off. If it would have had it had the clear sole, the icy sole, then I'd have been like, oh yeah, this is fire. But I don't like the black sole. I think that's horrible.
Yeah, no, I think it totally kills it. I mean, it almost makes that shoe look like a sandwich because you've got black on the top by the laces and it comes down all by the thing. And then you got a nice little, the meat section. And then you got the same thing on the bottom. It does not look good.
And it's not going to glow. It's not going to glow. If you're going to do a Nebula or a Galaxy concept and the outsole does not glow, what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're just making shit up at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else got any other questions? What they say? Yeah, the soles are corny. Yeah, they're just horrible. I can tell you right now that the foam posits, they haven't done anything that really excited me other than the retro of the original blue ones and the retro of the red ones. And other than that, I haven't been impressed with what they've been doing.
What they need to come back out with is you remember what was the name of that colorway? Like the electric lime, but it was really yellow. But it wasn't that Wu-Tang, it wasn't that Wu-Tang Clan yellow, but it really was like a neon yellow. Like they come back.
It almost looked like you would rock it. Yeah, it almost looked like you would rock it with the Golden State Warriors jersey.
Yeah.
Like it was that kind of yellow.
Yeah. They come back.
Yeah, and what color soles on that?
Yeah, clear sole. Like, man, come on, man.
There you go. I mean, these are facts. And see, you almost gonna be up there. You're gonna be talking to Nike here pretty soon, so you can let them know that the whole sneaker community on Instagram says no more black soles on motherfucking foam posits. Excuse my French.
No, they need to, for real. It's funny you bring it up because like a couple people like on the Instagram, they be like, man, Nike needs to mess with y'all. It's like doing like something with like a Jordan 1, like changing up their laces or whatever. I'd be like, well, they need to do something. Because we most definitely will.
Well, it's funny. And you know what? I got an idea for you that you can pitch out to them. This is me from you. I don't need nothing. For old school shoes, they ought to do a thing where when they're doing these collectible or the shoes that have like a collab or something like that they always come with extra laces. Mm-hmm. And those extra laces are your design. So every time there's unfortunately, that's the way of the world right now. Everything that's hot is a collab. That's what everybody wants as a consumer. Right. So if they're going to do these collabs, cool. If you're going to make me spend $250 for a collab, okay, cool. But I should have some new laces, something to change it up, something so it doesn't look so different. And those laces could be yours.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Just saying.
That would be real dope.
I'm just saying, you keep that, you pitch that to them. That's from me to you, dog. That's from me to you.
All right. I got you, man.
So yeah, man. So hey, if anybody else, look who decided to show up and say hi to everybody. I see you, and I'm calling you out. Steph's in the house. So yeah, man. So if anybody's got any other questions, please shoot them out. First off, I want to thank you, my man, for coming on. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. It's been a pleasure chatting with you and doing this on this platform.
No, man, it's all good. I appreciate you having me on, man. It's like I said,
So
we do this all the time. So even if
that's right. Right. I want to make sure that if you guys are not subscribed to his YouTube channel, please go ahead and do it. What was that again?
Yeah, the YouTube channel. Well, first of all, the website is SNEAKERHEADSclothingline.com. The Instagram obviously is sneakerheads_clothing_line. Make sure you follow us if you already not following us. YouTube channel is Sneakerheads Clothing Line. So make sure you guys subscribe to us. Or subscribe to me on Sneakerheads Clothing Line on YouTube. And then I'm on Twitter a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm trying to get back into it. I just need to be more consistent. And the Twitter is RepMilwaukee414. So make sure, you guys check us out. Shout out to Frankie. I forgot who I seen in here, man. Pop, Lewis,
man,
Steph.
There's been so many people up in here. I appreciate everybody that coming through, man. Make sure that you guys are checking him out, subscribing. I think we had one more question that just popped up. What do you guys think of the Bold 1 Air Force Ones?
The what? Say it again?
It says, what do you think of that Bold 1 Air Force One? I think he may be talking about that foam-posite Air Force One that they're bringing back out.
If it's a foam-posite Air Force One, it's going to be really bulky and it's going to be heavy as hell. Because when they did that before, when they collabed both of those together, that was heavier than a Timberland boot. It was heavy, it literally was heavy as hell. So if they come back out with that, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't rock it as an advisory because I had two colorways of those and they were heavy as ever, man. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, they're very heavy, and to me, they're just kind of plain. So they're definitely not my thing. That's just me. We want to give some shout outs to some of the family, man. Make sure you guys on Monday you're checking out, man, the Monday Midsole. They're gonna be on YouTube. They're doing a podcast now. It's crazy. Make sure you check them out. Check them out on Instagram. Make sure you're checking out the homies over at the Sneaker Box Podcast. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't even be talking about sneakers with uncomfortable people. So make sure you're checking them out. They do their shows on Saturdays. You can call in and talk to them. Make sure you're checking them out. Make sure you're checking out. I want to give a shout out to the Soul Firm. What's up, Nation of Souls? I appreciate you guys. Butter Movement and just everybody that comes on a Tuesday to hang out and listen to my dumbass talk and listen to some of the people that we have come out here and talk. I appreciate you, all you guys, man. You got anything else you want to say to the people before we bounce?
Yeah, shout out to Pino, Steph, shout out to my boy G4 Vision.
Pino, what's up?
Shout out to Talking Kicks every Wednesday. My brothers over at the Monday Midsole. Daniel was the main reason for me getting on YouTube, because he nagged me for 6 months about you just need to do it. So he was the main reason about me getting on YouTube. So but shout out to Sneaker Box Podcast. Sneaker Files, shout out to Finish Line, shout out,
look at it, plug, plug.
Shout out to all the supporters, man, and everybody that rocks with us. If you're new, or if you've been with us since day one, shout out to Jody Rockstar, that's the queen, she,
yes, hey, speaking of Jody, I'm hitting Jody up. I've already been talking to her, but if you know Jody out there, everybody that's watching, tell her she needs to get on this show. I want Jody on the show. So you send a message. You say, yo, Brandon said we need you on Talk Sneaks on a Tuesday. I need to get you on there, Jody. Come on.
She be working a lot, but I'll make sure I hit her up too. I'll hit her up actually tonight and see what she's talking about, but man, who else? Shout out to my brothers over at Nation of Souls. Most definitely.
Yep.
If you guys aren't following Nation of Souls, make sure y'all do so. Shout out to my boy Kev, Buckeye City Soul. That's my rival brother. You know.
Can we give a shout out to Chris over at the Unboxed app? I think his name is Chris. I'm not sure. Or Tyrone at the Unboxed app. I'm not really sure. But make sure you're checking out the Unboxed app. Chris over there, he's great. He's great.
Yeah. shout out to him.
All right, man. All right, guys. Well, hey, man. Thank you, guys. Oh, and I just want to say, because I totally forgot to shout out Talking Kicks on Wednesday. And I want to make everybody know there is no beef with me and him just because the names are similar. I'm Talk Sneaks. They're Talking Kicks. Basically, we just all like talking shoes in the first fucking place. So shout out to them. OG Sneaks, I see you, boy. Check them out. And yeah, man, I'm good, man. This has been a great show, bro. I'm all out of shit to say.
Yeah. Also as well, shout out to my hometown, brother, Universal. I see you in the chat. I just ain't been able to answer no questions or comments with you. But we you know how we get down though. So shout out to Universal. I see you. Peace, God.